Welcome to everybody in YouTube. I'm joined by Adamis, and we're casting BeerPong MasterRace against Torsten.
Look the left side. You need to be very quick to see everything. But LIHL lock-in growl, for example.
Oh, true. I didn't see. It's always vanishing so fast.
Yeah.
I didn't see what you meant, so I was watching like the picture of the guild, and I was somehow surprised what you mean. So he's locking growl.
Locking growl, yeah.
Okay.
He has a priestess growl. It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good, but not perfect.
No, of course.
Is he starting with it though? Oh, he is. Okay, we have him starting. Priestess, Mojo going for the Green Devil. Very solid start as well. Lacking a little bit of Pierce, only having the Rangers.
Yeah, and as I said, it's gonna be probably Priestess growl into Azeria.
I like Adam Cruz though. Very early game heavy role. He will have his problems on 10 especially, but until then he looks quite solid. Aquas are still one of my favorite units around.
Yeah, I like that roll as well. It's really strong.
Yeah, very early game heavy. If you get a good reroll with this, you're really fed. But Shish Kebab's having a role I don't really like. So you have a Nightmare, but you're lacking like some stuff for 3 kinda.
I think you can play with Atom. You just place it a bit more in front, upgrade it.
Well, you have to stay on 4 workers for sure.
Yeah.
Which you usually don't want with a Nightmare, because you can go for almost unpunishable 5 worker start. With
I think 5 workers Nightmare is pretty hard in these days. Like it's
on 5. I think it is actually hard on 5 Nightmare these days. Like having 6 worker Nightmare on 5.
But I mean, on wave 3 is also pretty.
I think so.
Pretty hard to You need like the Old Breaker, but you are still leaking Brood.
Yeah, but
or you need a Green Devils.
Gargoyles, yes.
Gargoyles,
with them it's best at the moment. They're really strong.
Yeah, but you can still leak. But he's getting a snail, so he can go.
Yeah, very easy. Good for him.
Easy 5 workers. He's doing it.
Yeah, we have 5 workers on Mojo as well, who was just sending the snail. He was actually greedy, so Mojo receiving a Dragon Turtle here would have leaked him quite hard.
Yeah, he gambled.
He gambled, and usually it pays off, especially if your mate is having a opener that is not leakable on this wave. You can gamble often, and it usually pays off, because even if you leak, well, with a Green Devil against a Dragon Turtle, you leak a little bit too much. But with other openers, for example, Berserker and Lizard, you usually win because you're having a lot of time and more workers.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if even like Atom could send DT in time, because the wave was really fast.
Probably not. You're right about this fact. I personally don't like the PV ad here for LIHL, because he won't get leaked here by a 40 cent, and this is the maximum he can get, and he already shows the PV.
Exactly.
I don't like this too much. He can just hold and prepare a bigger unit, for example, a Growl, or maybe even a Nightmare. I don't know how he should get the money, but let's just pretend he could.
He's on 6 workers.
Yeah, I like this. I like the greedy aspect they're playing, so they're 1 worker ahead each over West team, which is insane.
Yeah, everybody is playing so far pretty good, but everybody also is saving, so we're gonna see a big sense probably on 5, and then maybe some
Shish Kebab just started to send, and he's doing income against LIHL, and this is probably a lot of workers for him. He's placing the Serpent. I'm not too sure about this. I actually would prefer the Veteran maybe. I think Veteran would be a lot better than a Serpent here. But let's see.
Well, let's see,
the split is very good for him already. So the Azaria is actually tanking quite some units.
Serpent is dying.
Yes. Well, it had to tank some. But, oh no, now he's attacking the Dragon Turtle. That's it for him.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Ouch. Yeah. I think with a Veteran he would have done a lot better.
Yeah, just boost it, and it's guaranteed to hold.
On the other hand side, we have some more leaks. So the team, LIHL and Mojo, that actually pushed a lot, BeerPong MasterRace, is now punished by West team a lot. And look at this gold difference. This is just because the bounty wasn't paid out yet, but it looks huge.
It looks super huge. This is nice king damage.
This is a lot of
We're
king
gonna
damage.
see
It is.
probably 2 birds each.
But look at LIHL. He's having 125 mythium already. So next sense he's doing, which is now. Oh, it's now.
Now, yeah.
This
4 birds
might hurt.
coming.
Especially because Shish Kebab has a nightmare. He might do the oh, he rolled away the pilgrim.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
He could have needed this one now.
Yeah. Just place it on
But then
5.
look at their
just
values, right? They have to hold here. It would be a shame to not.
I don't think they hold 2
Ah,
birds.
no, they don't. Atom Cruz can hold if he's just having a split, but he doesn't have a split. If Atom Cruz has a split, he's holding 100%. But he doesn't. And with not having a split, too many units might go in.
It's perfect. Look at.
If he got a dino, the dino might have gone on a fire elemental and killed it.
Yeah, probably. But like this, it's actually
He's really lucky that he didn't receive tanks, but brutes that spawn in the middle of the wave. Because like this, he's holding now. Otherwise, he would have leaked. But this is just too strong. Fire Aqua is just so strong on 5. While Nightmare is actually, even though he's around 100 value on top of the value I try to be on wave 5, which is around 400 to 450, he's still leaking big.
Yeah. But really good job from Atom Chris.
He did a great job. That's what we said about his role, right? He's having super strong early game role, which is, if you play it right, you will be head and worker all game.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just see I can actually activate the sound a little bit.
Let's see if LIHL gonna sell his growl. But does he have money for Azaria? No.
Not yet.
Right.
Not yet, no.
He's like 30 gold off. So second growl. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna do. He really needs to protect his DPS.
I think it's okay because the split is quite high with melee units. And okay. Maybe I was wrong there. Because this looks awful.
It's really good.
I'm not sure if it's getting another spell. It's getting one spell out, yes, but another one? No. Like this is the first and last spell it gets out.
It's fine.
Does this hold though? I think it might leak one.
It might be pro leak.
Yeah, true. Pro leaking this one. Now he's pushing some. Is he already going for the Azaria now?
He showed some.
It's actually holding. Yes. Yeah, I would as well go Azaria now, and then full push into, I don't know, whatever he's building next. Maybe Nightmare, maybe King Claw.
He should take his Azaria here.
Is he able to do it? Yes, he is. So go for the Azaria. Yeah, sell it. What is he up to do? Please don't do the coiler. That would be awful. Oh no, he did it. Why is he not doing it?
I don't know.
Maybe he wants to. Oh no! Oh, that hurts. That's awful. I don't like this play at all.
Me neither.
He might even leak here. He just had a safe hold for 7-8, while his mate actually needs some safe holds, especially on 8.
And now he's gonna leak and not.
Oh, that sucks.
Not cover meat.
He should have just done this area, then push afterwards, or he could have even pushed to 8 workers as he did just now.
Mojo is holding easy though.
Yeah, he is.
So it's fine. But he still has the growl on 8 and it's dead value. In my games, I so often see a growl on 8. It's like so bad. And they go for under value and you're just leaking no send. And if they send, you're just dead on 8.
And it's not only that Graal is already bad based on attack and defensive types, but Graal has very poor stats per gold. For example, its gold per its HP per gold is very low compared to other units, just because you have this huge ability to sell it for 90%, which is a lot of value for the Graal. And that's why the stats are fairly bad for this unit. And other units that don't have a passive spell, for example an Alpha Male, have insane stats compared to a Graal. And that's why it's actually already bad to build it if you don't want to sell it early on. And then even have it on 8, where it's like 100% bad based on attack and defensive types. It can really feel awful to have it.
Yeah, and Ledge needs to full build for 10 now, because his mate Mojo is not that good on 8 on 10. I mean,
yes,
and they're only 40% king damage.
Oh, and I see a real problem for them on 12 as well. Like Ledge and Mojo, they're both bad on 12. There's press the attack, so they could just go for a 10 to 12 with press.
Yeah, that's pretty good play, but they're going on 9.
They're good on 9. Yes, you're right. Especially the value is very, very high for the small sense coming.
Why 9? Why they go 9?
I think they just saw, like, there's 2 green devils, there's a lot of peers, and there's the Aseria, so probably because of that. I mean, I don't see Ledge being too good here.
No,
not like this.
he really needs the either Aseria or Kingclaw, but he has neither of those. So.
He needed the Aseria 2 waves ago, actually.
Yeah, and he will be so safe.
But this is actually at least a hold for Mojo. I'm sure about this part, because the Canopy is getting protected by a lot of tanks. The Alpha Male is tanking the split for ages. The Canopy is dealing really nice damage on 9. So he should be able to hold here, which is overall good for the team. And they're gonna need it if we have a look at Ledge, who's not doing too good.
He's not doing too good. I think he lucky in the Graal, and it's just not paying off for him.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, it looks like he likes Graals because he's building them and selling them all the time.
Yeah.
But, well, what can they... Oh, I just wanted to say, what can they do though? But Mojo already sending, so I would assume that Ledge is actually sending a Ghost Knight now. Is a Ghost Knight good against Atom Cruise? And it is. A Ghost Knight is actually a perfect send.
Best you can send for sure.
Yeah. Centaur would be probably better, but he won't get it out in income, so Ghost Knight is for sure... Oh no, he's in a 4-eye. I mean, 4-eye is not too bad as well. If you're sure to get both bosses down to the king, then a 4-eye is really strong against the king. But it's not the best send against the lane units he could do.
Yeah. But 4-eye will go to the king. I don't see...
The 4-eye will go to the king for sure. Maybe 2 bosses as well. I actually think it will, because we have Aquas on Atom Cruise, we have a Harbinger. There's a lot of bad units, not a lot of damage there. Like, biggest damage is actually from the Nikomata.
They're both gonna leak for sure.
Yes. So if both leak the boss, it's actually huge king damage. And they might make a comeback with this, especially with them going for the king ups, so giving away a lot of pressure. And 12 is the next send that might decide the game actually, because this is going to be huge leaks. It's not going to be game over because of a lot of king ups they just did. But overall I think 12 can be a deciding factor for Ledge and Mojo.
Is he holding? It's really close.
No, he's not. But his boss is 1 hit. So the 4 is not able to ramp up too much because the other boss is very low as well. I think a Ghost Knight is a much better send here.
Yeah,
with the Ghost Knight send, he at least leaked 5 to 6k boss, I think. But let's see, there's a lot of damage slowing the king.
Not bit much.
Well, it's a lot of damage so far. It's 40% already.
Okay, 4 is good.
It's good. It's okay. 4 is just so strong in the early game. Oh no!
They're sending here.
Oh no! They're sending. They're throwing the game. Because Ledge finally going for the Aseria. Let's hope he's protecting it.
I don't think it's gonna save him, right? Look at his value. He has no tanks.
No, he has no tanks.
Now he doesn't. Yeah, no Growls now.
Oh shit!
And
he has two. He has 2 ranges and a nightmare.
Yeah, exactly. It's so bad.
Well, I was confused why they sent here. Now I know why. Oh, and here we really need Mojo to do a split. He added Buzz, but he really has to add one at the top. Maybe even do... No, he doesn't. He knows he can't get a 4-eye, but he should at least split it a little bit. I think it's all about Mojo doing an insane job here.
He should hold easy.
Asaria's tanking very good though. Tanking some, healing up again. So the Asaria's... Oh no, please heal up. Oh my god.
That's really
That's
good.
game, is it? That has to be game.
Let's see how good Mojo is gonna
There's
hold.
no chance he can hold... How many are there? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's 11 creeps. There's no way he can hold this. This is game.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So it's GG for Shish Kebab and Atom Cruise. Nice resend they did here. Good job to them. Going with the press the attack with really small sends. I mean 160 and 260. That's not the biggest send I've ever seen. But they did a great job with this resend and just undercut LIHL and Mojo that probably wanted to go 12.
There was like no defensive spell if you look at it.
There wasn't, no. Not really. Like, I think in this scenario, actually, Pulverizer counts as, passive spell.
Yeah, but it's like not something you gonna save you.
Not really. Not really. Why goes that against Fire Aqua? It's actually quite easy because Fire Aqua is only one unit having a spell. And this spell is only 25 damage. So it's actually, you can actually say it's just not a spell, and all the other units are super bad against it because there was a lot of impact damage, there was no other spell unit, and it is a huge tank walking in front of the boss, and that's why a Ghost Knight is a lot better than a 4-eye in the situation.
And in general, like Fire Aqua is known that it's better as big units, right?
Yes.
Like if you send Ram, if you send whatever big tank, the Aqua is not doing too
Aqua's
much.
really good if you have a lot of time. Aqua's not a burst unit, but it is a unit that has a lot of power. If it has a lot of time, if it has a nice split with tanks in the split. Exactly.
Okay, now I missed everybody.
I know Shish Kebab took redraw. I did miss Mojo though. I don't
Maybe
know
he's
about him.
playing the Grail now.
Yeah, maybe. I think actually locking in Graal is a fairly good start. He looks like going Graal Firelord?
Or hit.
Yeah, or hit. I would prefer Firelord though, I think. Yeah, Firelord is a lot better on 5 especially. And on 6. On 7 he had masks. You could actually do a lot good. If he doesn't get a Mimic on 7, he's actually so strong there.
I think the Orchid and Firelord is pretty much the same because you are safe until 7.
Yes.
And then you need something.
I think like Firelord is
big
more
on top.
like a tanky version, and Orchid is more like the damage dealer out of those two.
Yeah, and you save money for boosting.
Yes.
If you go
true,
Firelord.
true. But overall, I don't see a unit that is too good for Sorcerer. There's 2 Doomstays. I haven't tried it out. Have you tried out Sorcerer with Doomstay these days?
I never saw it. Never tried it,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna try it anyway.
I don't really think it's too good. So it's probably gonna be either Lizard Army or Pulverizer.
Well, you guys has a Flowers. I think Flower is good with Source.
I'm not sure, is it?
It is for sure. It's like instantly plus 50% on your honey. Like it's just insta power.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't tried it. I think it's really good on Starcaller with Pegasus.
Yeah. Or with the new unit.
Oh, that is a lot of feed. 5 workers already. That's perfect. He has the cat to defend himself on 3. Oh, that's very interesting. I haven't seen this. Pilgrim with Serpent, which is actually a really bad comp because with Pilgrim you want to have tanks that are getting healed over and over again, and with Serpents you actually want tanks that are tanking a long time for this huge DPS.
Yeah. But for early it's still fine.
It is,
And
it is, absolutely.
It's the bucklers
And
to delay
LIHL
the wave.
just being 6 workers pre-wave 3 now because he just received a send, which is insane. One thing I want to mention here, I see this way too often to not say it again. If you play flowers and masks, always put the masks in front of the flowers, because then you actually have the chance for the masks to snipe the hermit or any other ranged units. And this is exactly what you want. So place the mask in front of your flowers and boom, you're actually having a really good build.
You can do it behind as well.
Do you think so?
Because I'm playing it behind sometime as well. The advantage of it is you're not actually wasting damage to backline. If they send a lot of backline stuff, you know, you just focus the wave and it just dies way faster.
Yes, but I really like it in the early game, especially to already counter hermits.
Yeah.
That's where I like it. And sometimes I'm building some in front, some in back, especially backline is always the ones I build with APS. And frontline I build some, especially at the beginning of the games, to just be able to snipe range stuff. And sometimes even to tank some.
But I agree with you that building it in front is better. But I also see the point building them behind.
And you were actually right. He's going for the Orchid here. It's a very, it's actually a decent opener, Orchid Mask. I don't do it with the Graal option, but I sometimes do it just with masks and go for the Orchid on 5 to shift on 6.
Yeah. And he already showed like all he needs, like mask and PV.
Yes, he
like
did.
you get the Hellraiser for 7 and Veteran.
Yes.
And
if you see all those units, you're actually, the best you can do is try to start saving and get this Mimic out on 7. Because he doesn't have an answer on 7 against this Mimic unless he's having a Doomsday or Bunk. Especially Bunk is the best unit you can have then.
Yeah, and it's easy to get Bunk with Orchid.
Yes.
And Growl. If he has it in a roll.
Yes, he can even just shift on 6 without going for the Growl and sell it and save 15 gold. If he's getting a send on 5, of course. Which is now the case.
See, now he's investing, 10 gold? If he had a Fire Lord, he would save 10 gold.
Yes, exactly.
Right here.
But a Fire Lord, of course, is a lot worse on 9. Orchid is dealing huge damage on 9, but Fire Lord is only dealing a lot of damage if he's tanking some, which is really hard to make sure on 9.
You just go Phoenix.
I saw this actually in a ranked game. I think it was
it's insane DPS. It's insane DPS if you make it off tank.
But if it's your only tank, it's not that good.
Or if they go 10, it's not that good.
It's not that good, no. But the game is actually escalating a little bit just now. So we had income sense on everybody, 8 workers and Mojo on 9. Pre-wave 6. This is actually huge. It might end up in a fiesta. We didn't see too many leaks yet, but it's a very full push. Oh no, he just invested 20 gold again in the Orchid. I think he can just hold like this.
Yeah, there's no need to boost Orchid here.
Not really. I mean, even if he's leaking 1 or 2, this is a pro leak.
Yeah, exactly. You can send them big on next wave.
Yes.
And also, these income sense make sense because everybody has pretty safe build. There's
look at this. He just invested 20 gold, and with this 20 gold, he almost killed 3 Rockos.
Yeah.
This is insane. And Atom Cruz, who's standing on ledge, is actually making one of the biggest mistakes you can do against Flower Mask, which is income sending too often. The best to do against Flower Mask or Pyro builds are long saves, because if you let them snowball, and if you give them the chance to go into the late game, they will have 3 to 4 waves after another where they're just super powerful and you won't be able to leak them or not leak them too much. And it is very likely that you are leaking in one of those waves. So if you don't want to make a 21 race and a coin flip based on your roll, well, better try to long save a little bit and end the game rather early than late.
Yeah, now they can go 10 together. If you look at the Legend module, they are both leak on 10.
They will. pretty sure. LIHL actually has the Millennium, which is not too bad at all if he's not receiving a Ghost Knight. On the other hand side, Mojo, he did reroll already, but he does not have anything good for 10. Not again.
No. And the other team, that looks pretty decent.
They're looking decent. They look kind of safe and covering up all their weak waves. So we have, for example, Shishkebak being really bad on 14. Atom Cruise has the Millennium for it. Both look kind of bad on 15 at the moment because they don't have magic damage. But 15 is a long way to go from now on, and until then, they're kind of safe. They're kind of safe.
Yeah, I mean they can probably leak on where on 9.
I don't know. Shish Kebab can leak on 9. I think Atom Cruise can actually hold there if he's having the Millennium down. But the value is actually... They won't leak. With this value, they won't leak on 9. Not against the small since they're actually receiving.
Getting sent here. Sent.
Yeah, this is alright. I think he's actually holding or maybe leaking 1 or 2 only. The cat is doing an insane job. The Sky Queen is just ramping up attack speed and getting protected by some harpies. This is insane.
Yeah. Okay, he's holding.
He's holding. That's
Pretty
really
good job.
nice. A really nice hold. He can free push now. The wave 9 you just mentioned, where he's not that great. Well, it's not a thing anymore. At least not that much. He's really strong on wave 10.
We see 2 birds going from Mojo into Atom Cruise. Birds are not doing too much.
Nah, well,
But
it's not too good. What else should you send here? I mean,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't send
this-
broods, there's
yeah.
nothing you can do. Not really.
Birds are not the perfect, but there's just nothing you can send when there's a coiler, like no Drake.
Yes. You're right about
Cannon
this.
here, nothing. So Bird's probably best sent he could do. Some value.
He's
from
leaking
Pilgrim.
though. He's leaking because his buckler got destroyed quite early. He's having a lot of luck with this Pilgrim though, even getting the heals out on both the Deep Coiler and the Golden Buckler. But it is a small leak, I think. There's no chance for him.
It's totally fine, and he's leaking.
Yeah,
full
this
time.
is super
First,
nice. And now ahead in workers sending. I
don't
don't
like
think
that
should have
it sends-
saved.
I don't like that they are sending so fast.
Yeah, same. They did send way too fast. Atom Cruise is not getting out the Ghost Net in time, but he could have tried for an Ogre, for example, which LIHL is not able to get with all this AoE.
Like what are Free Fiends doing versus
Yeah,
Hanis
free
and-
fiends are
and Mask?
not good at all. It could have been a pack leader, it could have been an Ogre. Well, if he's going after income, it could even be a Ghost Knight.
You
the-
can just not send, and it's doing
11?
almost the same.
Ah, you mean, yes. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. I mean, this send is
Like the first
almost-
fiend is gonna be some trouble because of the samurai who's attacking it, but after that, all the other fiends are dead because of the masks and the flower. So
Yeah.
only the one fiend actually matters. All the others are getting killed because masks are taking 3 targets at the same time. Oh, and oh no, the poor PV boost. Oh shit. 100% lost on the PV boost.
Yeah, rip.
That sucks.
Rip.
20 gold invested into a lot of gold for, who is this, Shish Kebab. Look at this, he's just making a lot of money. He just made 9 gold because of the last hits he did in a split. But they're getting a lot of king. King damage, they're ahead on workers right now. And Mojo did full king up with all the Smithium he had. So they're
Yeah.
again not looking too great into this round right now.
I think it's fine. It's full king.
I mean, they're having a late game, right? Just go for more king
Yeah, exactly.
over time. LIHL especially. There's no way he's gonna league between 16 and 19. At
mean,
least
LIHL
if he's not
should
falling
be-
too far behind.
Let's should be happy that he gets sent here. He was leaking anyway. Now he gets all
He could have
sent.
leagued 100% on 11.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Like if he gets a Ghost Knight on 11, I don't see him holding.
Yes, goes into Ram. That's it for him.
Yeah, if he can get a Ram, it's pretty good.
Yes, and we see here Adam Cruz, he actually rerolled getting the LOD, which is really, really good for this team. They didn't have any magic damage for 15 so far, and now they got it. Lizard's army. Oh, Lizard army for everybody. So that is going to be interesting. Because I actually would have liked to see Shish Kebab with Pulverizer on a Harpy, which is quite strong. He doesn't have any buffs for the Harpy though. So he probably thought it's not worth it that way.
I would not expect the Lizard army from everybody.
Yeah, I didn't as well. I really thought at least one of them is doing Pulverizer, which is actually a really, really strong spell. Not only because of the stun option, but also because of the 10% attack speed gain it gives, which is increasing the power of a lot of DPS units. For example, Nightmares. Even the Doomsday is quite powerful with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
a
also
lot of leaks from Mojo.
Yeah, there's no scent.
Wasn't it Mojo last time as well who leaked on 11 due to undervalue?
I think it was LIHL. He was picking a Growl.
Oh, let's see. I mean, they're resending again. Plus 2 Lizards incoming because of Lizard army.
But what is the scent? He's gonna go...
I don't know. Especially
I
like...
don't understand.
Dude, you have to know that Ledge is a monster here, right? He's having a boosted mask we knew before.
But they're
He's
like
having good
sending
tanks. He's having the Coiler.
and some King upgrades.
I could actually see them go all 3 waves after another because of Lizard army, and they're just sending income all the time.
Yeah, but
Or
they
they-
didn't send.
Oh,
They're
it looks like
just-
they're faking. They did send a little bit to fake maybe, and then go big on 13.
But they're gonna die on 13.
Who are you talking about? Who's gonna die in 13? Atom Cruz or Legend Mojo?
Probably Atom. There's like 400 Mythium already. Plus
Yes.
Lizard army.
Well, they have to send the right stuff though.
And they are really weak on
Please
13.
tell us he's just going for this Ram. Okay, Centaur's not too bad, but Ram was better. But what is he adding?
What? Why is he so low on value?
Is Ledge just sending a...
Shaman.
Not sure about the Shame, to be honest. I would have liked the Ram or Centaur. And Mojo's just leaking again. Mojo is 100% out of this game. How did that happen once again? What is Mojo doing? So somehow
No,
he manages to be undervalued on 11 and then just dying from that time.
I know why. Look at this.
Yes, but
The
still.
Growl
Oh
trap.
no, now he's building gates. Ouch.
Wait,
Gates is a unit you really don't want to have if you're behind. Gates is a unit that is most powerful if you're ahead, because then you get the most value out of it. With Gates, just be a little bit overvalue and you're doing insane holds. Being undervalue is usually insane leaks.
Boost now.
Well, this is the first time he has to boost.
Yeah.
And he doesn't. Oh, he didn't have money. He had no money to boost. He had to
I mean,
sell.
he
He had to sell a mask to
He
boost
didn't
this.
need to build a Sandbager on 30.
Yeah, but they did predict the 14 here. Look at this. There was a Millennium from Ledge. Oh no, they really got baited from this last wave, didn't they? Like Ledge pushed a lot. He was really good on value. So this is gonna be a race who's dying first, because on the other hand side, there's a Shaman coming with a lot of wave creeps.
This is a good Fiesta, I must
Yeah,
say.
but Mojo and Ledge are dead, like this. They're leaking more creeps and faster.
They're for sure that.
That
Is
is
it 2-0, right?
It is a 2-0,
Or-
yes.
Shish kebab.
Oh, Shish Kebab and Adam Cruz, they played really solid. They made really interesting but good calls in the end. It looked like they had a very good game concept and plan overall.